Hi everyone and welcome back to SGTV. We're finally out on site today. We're in sunny Northampton. It's a beautiful day and we're going to be filming Dr. Electric and a day in the life of an apprentice. But they're not here yet. So when they get here, we will start filming. So anyone know where they are? Anyone? No?
Mm. 2,000 years later.
Oh, I think we're here.
I can't. Oh, Jesus, they're here as well. Oh no, they got the bloody cameras. They got the cameras out. Oh no. Right. Go on, right. You do the talking. I'll mess it up. You do the talking.
Don't give me anything away.
What time do you call this, guys?
Sorry, mate. Huh? We've been stuck in a bit of traffic. Adam.
I keep.
What are you doing?
Running late.
Nothing. All right, guys. How's it going?
You got a little.
What?
A little.
It's my beard, mate. Hi, guys.
Delay there. Traffic, wasn't it? Apparently.
Yeah, it was traffic.
Traffic.
It's been bad traffic in Northampton.
Bad traffic. Don't you live just round the block?
No.
No, you picked me up, didn't you?
How did you know that?
Okay. So anyway, it is good to see you guys in person. So we filmed with you guys before on Zoom. So we're on site today. So what are you guys going to be doing?
So pretty interesting job today. We're installing some outside lights with metal conduit, galvanised conduit. Be quite an interesting one because it's, as you might not know, it's been a while since either of us done galvanised conduit. So there's going to be some scrap metal afterwards, I reckon.
And as we said at the start of this, we're going to be doing sort of a day in the life of an apprentice, and we want to sort of get a bit of feedback from you both on how you're finding the job, what your thoughts are on Adam, whether you're going to keep him or sack him off or anything like that. So I tell you what, let's head on round the back of the property and we'll get started.
Yeah, let's go.
Right guys, so we're round the back of the property. So tell us a bit about what you're going to be doing today.
So what we're doing today, we're fitting these nice, it's going to be in a first fix and second fix sort of thing. We're fitting these nice Inceptor Evos outdoor lights, IP65. They're going to be fitting a socket and a click switch, outdoor switch. What we're going to be doing roughly is we're changing that old broken socket, and we're going to be coming out the top with a switch. Switch is going to go on top and it's going to operate. It's going to go via steel conduit all the way around. Going to put some lights. Just going to put like a light there.
That'll be second fix tomorrow, won't it?
Yeah, this is going to be tomorrow. Just giving you an example. That's going to go there, and then run conduit round. It's going to have an interesting dip around here, angle bend.
Oh, that'll be fun to get around there, won't it? You're going to make Adam do that.
I knew that was coming.
As we said today, it is all about a day in the life of an apprentice. So you're going to see firsthand what Adam's going to have to do.
The struggles that he puts me through.
He has an easy life. Come on.
It's not all McDonald's
and
jokes,
do.
is it?
You have easy
These
life.
bits we don't film normally. I'm going like that and Dean's just chilling, having a cup of tea normally, isn't it?
Don't lie. Don't lie. Adam.
It's playing with socket testers, aren't you?
Right. So that's going to go around there, the conduit, maybe a step down there. It's going to come around this. This is going to be a water feature. And then we're going to come down here with another light here. Come around the bend. Steel conduit all the way down. Going to have two lights there and one on the angle down the end there.
That'll look good, though.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to working with steel conduit because it's not a job that we get all the time.
I enjoyed doing it at college as well.
Adam's probably had more recent experience than me being at college.
And it's a beautiful day. You get to work outside.
This is it. And this is what I love about the job as well. Outside working, yes, people go, it's raining and cold. Actually, I don't mind when it's raining and cold because we have a laugh, don't we, as well? Yeah. Do you remember when we thought we left that thing on the top of the ladder in the rain and the wind? The The what was it? Level.
Yeah, that thing that levels things.
But to make it bend. Yeah, that's it.
So, I mean, for those of you who haven't seen the video before, we've done some interviews with you guys. We've talked about how both of you have actually had a career change into the electrical industry. And with today being about being an apprentice, so what sort of drew you to doing this?
So, I'd been working at a desk for about 10 years or something like that, close to 10 years. And for about 18 months before things started to happen, I was thinking about, what could I do? What could I do? How could I get out of it? And then I was actually getting some electrical work done, and my missus found Dean, and he came round and he started off, just did 2 lights. I was like, okay, I can do anything. So he put 2 lights up, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then the COVID happened, and I was thinking, I want to get some downlights in the house as well. So called him back, and this was at the time when I was really kind of starting to think about what I wanted to do. And I was thinking about doing gas or plumbing, because that's what my granddad did. And I thought, oh, that'd be interesting. And he said, be an electrician. And put me onto like loads of Gaz's videos and eFix and Joe Robinson, started watching all of them. And literally that day applied to college, got onto the level 2 course.
The same day
Yeah.
you did his lights?
No, a couple of days later, wasn't it?
No, it was like the next same day. Same day I applied, and then
Very
a couple of days.
convincing man then, Dean.
Oh, he was, sold it to me. He did the best sales job ever. And I thought, okay, brilliant. And then I said to him, oh, can I come out and get some like work experience? Because I'd seen loads of videos, like Jordan had mentioned, you know, you need to, it's all good going to college, but you need to be pulling up the floorboards, going in the lofts and all of that. So Dean was like, yeah, come out. And your business was just kind of starting off, wasn't it? Really growing. And so, I've kind of grown with you from then. And we got some exciting things which we'll talk about later.
So we're going to be doing some filming. We're going to film you guys doing a bit of work. Hopefully gives our audience a bit of an insight, as we said, in the day in the life of an apprentice in the electrical industry. So I'm going to let you guys get unloaded and we'll crack on.
Cool. Lovely.
Do everything, getting all the stuff out of it. Hang on, mate. You got that stuff in there? No, not yet. Give me a second.
Guy's so bossy. What are you doing anyway?
I've got to reply to these customers, mate.
What customers?
No.
That's your wife.
No. Leave it alone, though.
We're using this today, aren't we? The Equip 66.
That's one. And
beautiful, isn't it? Love the neons on there. Ooh.
The what's it called? Impact drive.
The jus. What's the jus? It sound like.
Adam, we're running out of time.
You mean this thing, the impact driver?
Yeah, I don't have to come back here tomorrow. We've got a load of work to do.
You're not going to hit me again, are you?
Adam, when have I hit you? Don't lie.
Put these in. Oh, God, he's always sitting around doing nothing on his bloody phone eating McDonald's.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Lid for Sharpie.
Lid for Sharpie. Right, so.
What's the problem there?
It's too long, isn't it? Yeah. We need to cut it.
No, we don't. What we need to do is this.
Ah.
Do it that way. Yeah? Oops. Happy?
Yeah, we'll offer it up to the wall and see. I think what we're best off doing is cutting it first.
Cut length off then, yeah.
Up there, maybe?
No, you're going to need more than that, 'cause don't forget you're going around this corner. Probably cut that in half.
About there, where the DETA sign is. In the middle of the DETA sign?
Yeah.
I'd say, but then we got that first one to go down.
Right.
And then we need to come out.
Right, we need to make sure we don't put these on show. I don't like that. Cut that off, start that again. Who's the first person to mess up, Adam?
Me, it's only because you make me go first.
What is something that we say all the time? Measure twice.
Cut once. Right. Adam, you just sit there on your phone.
Have you seen one of these machines before?
No, what is it? It's for plumbing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, will you want it cut?
No, get rid of that. because you messed that up.
Pull it in a bit more.
You put it there, didn't you? There we go. That'll do.
Got him?
Yeah.
What I need to do is take note of which way the black ink is.
Yes. Not the pen.
Are you talking about my long pencil again, mate?
First bit of scrap. Well done.
About there,
Cut
yeah?
it in half. Yeah, about there.
There,
Yeah,
before the black.
that's fine. They put. Why have they done that? They put two. Oh. There we go.
Splendid. Now we can work with something a bit more sensible in length, mate. Just trying to think, if that's going on the wall. Then the next bend's going to come around like that.
Yeah.
So I just cut the whole thing.
I would do that bend first, because if you mess
and
it
then
up,
cut it.
it's easier to do the bend rather than.
Yeah, so it's going to go in like that. So we've got the first bit, it's going to go there, and then it's got to come out. So it's going to be bent round like that. Maybe I'm just being really stupid, but you know when it's in the machine here, and you bent there, because when you're coming down, when you're like that, and he's on there, and then obviously it's going to hit on the legs. Can you lift it upright more? So this is what he's really good at.
There's two ways of putting the conduit in. Okay, that way or that way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that's not gonna. No, actually.
So you see what I mean? It's because it's so tight, isn't it? But you might just get a. Could we make this upright more? Would that? And then if it's the other way, like back how it was, does that bend better?
I
then?
would.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got a scratchy head moment here.
Oh, Delroy's in.
So Del foam. Hello, Dr. Electric. Do with you.
So you're doing a bit of conduit here then, Adam.
Yeah.
Looks like you're having a tough time with this one.
A little bit.
So is this the first time you've done it since college then?
Yeah, first time I've done it since college, which is good because like I said, I've been wanting to do it for a while now. But yeah, I think I might have sussed it out here for myself. If you go up like that.
I'm going to stand back just in case.
That's a wise decision, mate. There you go. Yeah, I've got slight more on it there.
This is the kind of work you enjoy?
Yeah. Because you have to think about it.
Yeah.
I think we're there.
And it's nice to revisit stuff you haven't done since college and actually put it into practice on site.
Absolutely, because at college, this is just one practical assignment where we do something out of a book and the teacher's like, off you go and do it. Actually doing it now around actual building is...
And you've not got a perfectly flat wall to go from. You've got a window to go around, guttering to go around. It's going to be a tricky one. Even for an experienced sparking, it's a tricky one to do.
So I think with this one, I think we've just about got him here. I'll get Dean to check it in a minute. And also with this, it's making sure that the black writing's on the back. Whereas at college, they don't really mind about that. Yeah. So I think we should be all right.
Getting there. And is this quite a stark comparison to what you were doing in your previous career to what you're doing now?
Yeah, just checking email. This is much more fun.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased with that. I'll see what Dean says, and then I'll make my other cut down to the next bit, or bend rather. But yeah, when the wall's not straight, when you've got bits coming out, that's when you really get in the real world. And it's like we've talked about before, lifting up floorboards, getting in the loft is different from doing it at college.
Doing things on a board.
Yeah.
And do you find, I mean, like you said, this is the first time you've done conduit since college.
Yeah.
But is this the same sort of thing you're doing on a daily basis? You're coming across things you've not done before, you've not done since college, and it's all...
Yes, So your typical things like stripping cables and stuff, we're doing all the time, so you're used to doing that. But you know, we've done a little bit of PVC conduit, which again is a lot simpler to do because you're just using the bending spring, aren't you? Whereas this is more, you've got one chance of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I think we got it now.
What are we doing?
No, I think we started using the Scolmore stuff a couple of weeks ago when we were doing replacing those outdoor sockets, didn't we?
Yeah, we was looking at what was it? DTR.
Yep.
DTR Electrical. They got loads of Scolmore stuff, and it's really opened my eyes to see what they've got.
Yeah. You know what I thought though, when we got the outdoor sockets out of the box as well, was just how solid the casing is compared to other brands.
Yeah.
And for me, that stood out. You know, and what I like is this kind of rubber mount, that I guess you'd call it a mount, I don't know, that kind of goes on the back and cements to the wall. So when you've got it on that surface, you're getting a nice kind of fit to the wall, aren't you? I just think it was a really nice feature, and it's nice that we've gone and got these as well today. Yeah, it's nice to support like a British brand as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it? A nice, you know, at the end of the day, I know a lot of stuff's designed in other countries, isn't it? It's good to support British stuff, but yeah, so we'll get this on the wall. But I guess people want to know, really, don't they, about the typical day as an apprentice. I mean, what do you?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah.
Because I know what I do, but I'd be interested to know how you.
What I do.
Yeah.
So what I do really is, you pick me up about 9:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Go and get McDonald's.
Not every day.
Not every day.
Most days.
People think we do, don't they? which we like playing on, really, don't we? We're not that bad. We'll get something to eat. We'll normally sit in the van for a few minutes, see what the jobs are for the day. Some days, you know, we're full packed out days.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Some days it's quiet, you know, and then it could be quiet, and then we get a few call outs, don't we? But what I like is the job's always different, you know. It's never two things the same day. You know, we could be doing downlights in a bathroom and we're having to go in the loft, and then the next job we're outside up a ladder putting a
no 2 days are the same, are they?
No, absolutely not. Just having a, do you know how to get these off?
I think you've got to
don't want to break this lovely product.
Take the
okay, yes, they got grid switches in there, haven't they?
and also if you show inside.
Oh, look at that.
It's like a membrane sort of thing.
Oh, okay. They do make really good quality products, don't they?
The inside, isn't it?
Oh yeah, like a nice little membrane. Can you get me a Posse one, mate, please? He's the apprentice, isn't he?
No. You get it. You're the apprentice.
But you're normally really helpful.
No, I'm not. Really not. Right, I'll get it. Where is it? Posse one.
Don't know, apprentice. You tell me. Yeah, these are solid. But yeah, so you know, what we'll do is after we've got breakfast maybe, which is not every day, we'll head to the first job. We'll do that. You know, we could be there all day, or it could be just a couple of hours on a job. We never really have a lunch break per se.
No.
But that's, you know, none of us really are used to having that in previous jobs. We just, if we're hungry, we'll just say, do you fancy getting something to eat? And then we'll eat, won't we?
Stop for about half hour, don't we? And then
just sit in the van, which is good. Enjoy the weather if it's nice, or just have a chit chat. Talk about, you know, all sorts really. It's not just about electrical stuff. We like people just do nothing.
Yeah. What's on telly and all sorts.
And just have a general chit chat. Then, you know, we'll go to another job. We tend to finish, it depends, doesn't it?
What time does an apprentice finish?
Depends on the day. I'm sure there's others out there that probably will finish about 8 o'clock at night. We don't.
How many hours are you paid for?
So I paid for 7.5 a day. So it's 30 hours a week.
Over 4 days?
Yeah, over 4 days, one at college.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting to find out this year when that college day is going to be. And yeah, it's 3 days out, isn't it? 3 days on the job, which is really good, to be honest with you. It's not. I've heard, like you've mentioned as well, haven't you? People that work for other electricians or larger companies, and it can be a bit of a nightmare, can't it? But I'm really lucky in the fact that Dean's not particularly like a slave driver or anything. I think other employers out there could take a leaf out of his book and create a good working environment for their apprentices and their other employees, because if you've got people that are working for you, and this is in any industry, that are happy and enjoy what they're doing and enjoy going to work, they're going to be more productive and they're going to want to do it more. And certainly that's how he inspires me. You know, he's 95% of the time he's in a good mood, isn't he? But even if he's not in a good mood, I can always make him happy. Yeah, with a few jokes or whatever. Or likewise, if if I've had a few moments where I've been a bit down on other stuff, he's like picks me up and that and helps me out. So, and then, you know, Fridays now and then we go out, don't we, for pub night. So it's not just the work, it's the social aspect as well that we do.
What was we doing last weekend?
We did some charity work last weekend, which was fantastic. So on the Friday last week, we had a little job, and then we just spent the afternoon setting up for the Cynthia Spencer Hospice, didn't we? Which Dean's been a volunteer at for 4 years. I've never done any charity work. I came on the Saturday and Sunday afternoon and did some with Dean, which was good fun. Nice to give something back when you're so fortunate. And we are, aren't we? So yeah, it's really good. So it's varied compared to other apprentices, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not like a standard.
No.
You know, I've certainly spoke to others and they're like,
they're
not even doing any work. They're just kind of tidying up.
That's it. That's what.
Making tea and stuff like that.
Making tea, sweeping up, that sort of thing. That's what apprentices are for, isn't it? No?
I would say, like, if you want to have an apprentice just to get like a cheap person to labour about, don't bother. If you want to invest in somebody that will learn and will be an asset to your business in the future after you've given them training, and that you want to put time in, then definitely get one. And that's the difference, isn't it?
You have to invest.
You know, I'm sure there's other people that wouldn't have bothered, would they, giving me a chance, and you did. So I'm ever grateful for that.
Is that lined up directly above that? That's it. Remember, measure once, cut twice.
That's it. It's like with the conduit, eh? Oh, is that going through there? Yeah.
Stick another little bit on them spots.
Yeah, just so
on,
you
so
can
you see it. Yeah.
These are great bit of kit as well, the Marksman, aren't they?
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, I mean, and the other thing I'd say with Dean, which is completely different, obviously, because we do the YouTube stuff, we do a lot of collaborations, don't we, with other people like Kimmy, Craig, Amy, that we did stuff with. So you get to meet other people as well. And
in the industry.
Yeah, and see how they do things. And we're off up to eFix, aren't we?
Yeah.
Couple of weeks.
See Gaz, and we're off up to eFix, and we got off to Alex, and so
we're
meeting up
lots
with quite
of
a few
stuff and what
lots
I like,
coming up.
Yeah, it's like we get involved, don't we, in the industry. Doing any work, we need to make sure that we got the correct PPE. So get the eye goggles on and the headphones, as we call them. We always like to listen.
What are you listening to today?
Kiss.
I'll go for Classic FM.
Okay. Oh, very relaxing.
Need to push it in.
So that's enough kiss. Nice click. That goes that way because it rests in there. Yeah. This is a really nice feature, isn't it, having that? I just think it adds an extra element of durability, doesn't it? And just nice. Get him in there.
Solid as well. It's really
Absolutely.
solid.
And this was something, when we were installing the outdoor sockets, I was just amazed at how solid it was compared to other brands.
20 amp switch as well.
Yeah.
So that's quite good. Yeah, 20 amp.
Turn them up after.
Two-way. I think it's one of them, you know, you could be skeptical about it, but once you try it, you can see the difference, can't you?
Yeah, 100%. Once you actually handle the product, you can feel the difference.
We fitted a couple of them sockets in that kitchen, remember?
Yeah.
And they were solid.
Came into their own, didn't they? In quite a harsh environment, you know?
Yeah, we picked the Click brand because it was quite a high footfall kitchen with you know, lot of movement sort of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the apprenticeship, how do you feel having like a proper apprentice now? Obviously, you mentioned earlier when we've been talking, you know, you've got the added commitment. I mean, do you feel scared? Do you think, oh my God, or like...
Yeah, I'm a bit dubious, if that's the right word. Yeah, it's fair enough. If I don't earn any money, then it's down to me. But I've got to provide for you. But I don't think I've ever been as ready to take on an apprentice as I have now.
Yeah.
I'm at the right point in my business.
Yeah.
Where it's I've got plenty of work on. There's no sign of it letting up.
Yeah.
It's also, I'm now doing a lot of mixture of work, whereas before we was just doing domestic, weren't we? Now we're doing mainly commercial, industrial and domestic, so we're doing full scope, so that's really good for you to see as well.
Yeah, and I think it's something that's grown, isn't it? Like you know, you're qualified for full scope anyway, but it's just, I think when you set up a business, it's, a lot of the time it's domestic, isn't it? People want, and then you get your name out a bit, and before you know it, we're in care homes and kitchens.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess a lot of it, since you've set up the business, for a majority, I've been on the journey with you, haven't I?
Yeah, you've been there, haven't you?
Yeah. So do you want to reveal the exclusive to the people watching?
23rd of August. So as you saw in the last video, Adam wasn't getting paid, but...
Only in McDonald's.
Yeah, you weren't getting paid.
But that's all right, like, I was McDonald's.
But the thing is, yeah, look now,
yeah,
you're starting an apprenticeship, a proper apprenticeship, paid apprenticeship,
yeah,
3-year college, what do you call it, apprenticeship?
Yep.
And
the official one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it's...
So doing that initial sort of work for 6 months for nothing.
Well, it's more than 6 months, about a year, wasn't it? September would be a year.
Oh, yeah, I
started at level 2 at the end of September.
You're right.
So it's about a year, isn't it? Blimey. It's really gone quick, hasn't it?
I know, it's amazing how quick it goes.
Are you glad you had me? Do you like it?
It's testing, mate. It's so testing.
Why is it testing?
Yeah, no, it's all right. You're all right. You're a good learner. You get on with your work, and I can sort of say to you now, right? You go and put that light up, whatever. You're competent to be able to do that now.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. I'm in the same room watching you.
Yeah.
But I'd be happy to sort of leave you on it if you like. If you like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but I'd be happy. You're good competency now, so.
Thanks. No, I think as well, it's like going out. I mean, college was great, level 2. You know, it's only 2 evenings a week, and it is pretty much like, you know, we were chatting to Ben, like wall assignments and stuff, isn't it? You know, stuff's on the wall. When coming out of you, it made me so more far advanced than the other people on the course.
Yeah.
And it allowed me to see how it's done in a real world, because they never tell you about going in lofts or how to get through walls. It's just literally, this is how you wire a ring final circuit.
So you're going to start level 3 apprenticeship in September or 31st of August.
Yep. Sister's birthday.
How is that going to be any different to what you've been doing for the past year in the level 2?
So the difference will be, I'll be your first full-time employee.
Yeah.
So
you're right, actually.
Yeah, I will be. I'll be the first, because obviously you're the director, and when you're a director, you're the employee, aren't you? But you're, you know, proper employee. So I'll be your first employee. You'll be paying me, and we have to hit certain requirements, don't we? Like minimum 30 hours. 30
hours a week you have to spend a week.
So, and with college, so I'll be working full time with you, and then 1 day a week at college. Don't know what day yet, do we? But when I'm guessing that you're going to be there on the same day.
Hopefully, we're going to wangle it so I'm in college the same day. That takes 1 day.
Might even be teaching
out of it, so we can concentrate 4 days on the job, sort of thing.
So which is really good, and I think, you know, what's really cool as well is, like, you know, with the level 2 and stuff, I was paying for that myself, which was fine. But this is like the government, don't they? Which is good.
There is a grant. I did get I'm in the process of getting a grant, a COVID grant for an apprentice. So that should be good. That goes towards paying your wages and that. But I just want to say it's a bit of a more added pressure towards me as well, because I've got now another wage to pay.
Yeah.
And I've got to make sure that I've got enough work for you to be able to work with me.
Yeah.
And I have to take commitment for like 3 years minimum.
Yeah.
It's quite a big commitment. So
yeah, which when we sat down and chatted about it, I was like, obviously it's got to work for you as well.
yeah,
You know, and you said it's.
I think it will.
Yeah.
Because you're at a level now where we will get through jobs quicker.
Yeah. I mean, we do, don't we?
Having 2 people there, you can do it. You can change, like if you're changing light switches, sockets, and that. You can do a couple of sockets, and I'll change.
Yeah, I think a really good example is when we've done a few jobs lately, where certainly when we go and do lights, don't we? I can think of a couple of jobs where we've gone and done loads of little jobs in the houses. It's been like a day or two.
Yeah.
And you've got right, you do that, I'll do this, and then we do like 2 lights in a room. I'm doing one, you're doing one, and it's done quick, isn't it?
Yeah, much quicker.
And you said to me on a few times, like, yeah, it's definitely helping, like you being here.
Definitely helping.
But that's it, like, you know, we sorted the paying stuff, which is fine. I think is more than generous, you know, because of all the
I
experience.
can take it down if you want.
It's okay, mate. It's all right. If you want, you can.
Oh, okay, right, you heard that.
But then that'd be illegal.
No, you haven't. Where's your contract? Where's your contract? You haven't got a contract yet, have you? Oh, God, busy day.
Yeah, telling me, mate. It's always
sweating, mate.
No wonder I was going with a sore back. Blimey.
Guess that drink, Adam.
You want your drink? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
One there. That's it.
Will it? You just sit there on your phone, mate.
I'm replying to customers.
Oh, customers.
So guys, we've been out filming with you in Northampton today.
Yeah.
It's been a nice day up until now. I've had a little bit of rain, but it's been quite fun actually seeing how you guys work.
Yeah.
It's been, I know we've had a bit of a laugh.
Yes.
We've played around a bit, but I've actually seen the serious side of the kind of work you're doing, the good relationship you have with your customer, how much trust they have in you to be here, allowing us to film as well, which has been good, and that's a credit to you guys. So, I mean, how have you found it? How have you found sort of taking Adam on board and going through the apprenticeship side of things and supporting him through that?
It's been, I found it hard doing all the paperwork, like of applying for the grant and that. That's not the easiest process, but it's a government grant, so it's not going to be, is it? Yeah, that was probably the hardest bit. Getting onto the course, I found it no problem because I know the staff anyway, but they were really supportive.
Yeah. And you're going to be working at the same college,
aren't you? Yeah, I'm going to be working at the same college, yep. So hopefully on the same day so we can take one day out of our work.
Do you really want to do that though? So you're going to be working with Adam in the week and then teaching him as well. That's going to be a bit much, isn't it?
Hopefully I won't be teaching him, but that should be interesting, teaching an apprenticeship group from start to finish. I find that quite interesting. And seeing what sort of things we have to teach them. I know, I already said Adam's going to be top of the class. You know, he's already done his level 2. I'm really confident he's going to fly through it. It's not going to be easy, is it?
No, absolutely. No.
He's got another, I do know the class mix up already, and there is another adult learner, if you like. So he's not going to be on his own. So, he's going to struggle being around teenagers and that. And
what they're like. Be their dad, aren't I?
Yeah, that's the thing. You'll be older than teachers. That's some of the
But I mean, some of the younger viewers who are also thinking about getting into apprenticeships, I hear from other employers how brilliant some of them can be. And the main thing that's attracting them is not necessarily their knowledge of the industry or the tools or the products, but their attitude and willing to learn, wanting to learn, asking questions. Can I come and do some free days with you? I don't mind if it's not paid, for example, just as long as I'm getting that experience, getting my head around things. And that's what you've done, isn't it?
100%, yeah. Like for a year, I did it for a year, and it was to, make sure that, I knew what I was doing and to get the experience and to make 100% that's the route I was going. And I tested it out, and we just had a laugh, didn't we? Yeah. Really, for the whole year. Learned. And Dean said this to me the other day, he goes, you've learned so much.
Yeah, in the past year.
And I really have. And I'm so grateful to him, because I know I tell him all the time, he probably thinks I'm silly, but he has changed my whole life, and putting his faith into me is brilliant. And I would encourage other employers to do that to people and give them the opportunity, because it could be the best thing for not only for the helping the person that they'll be helping, but for their business as well. Because you could go, oh my God, I've actually found something really good here, instead of having to go through, you know, an application on Gov UK and getting loads of people in that might not necessarily want to do it. I believe if people want to do it, they're actively pursuing someone to get work experience from, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Like you did the same, didn't you?
Yeah, I was saying. I'd recommend, if someone wants to possibly take a career in the electrical field, I would say see if you can find an electrician or electrical contractor that is quite happy for you to pop by for a couple of days a week, or one day a week even, just so you can get a feel. Because at the end of the day, it's a two-way street as well. You might not actually like going into lofts and getting filthy, and you know, it's not all nice and clean work. It can be really messy sometimes.
But I would say anyone out there that's thinking about career changing, go for it. It will be hard, it will be difficult, it is a long journey, but I guarantee you, like, I'm a year in now and my life is brilliant, changing for the brilliant.
I would say as well, there are loads of places on YouTube you can take a look at different careers in the industry, because although you're an electrician, there's loads of avenues you can go down. A lot of people won't know, and a lot of the learners might not know, but there's more than one career in the electrical industry. You can go maintenance, you can go heating and ventilation, you can go railway, industrial, commercial. There's so many routes.
Yeah. There's so many endless possibilities for people of all ages to get into, and we've spoken a lot about, you know, people similar age to you, and you know, there is that sacrifice. You do have to maybe look after your finances before you think about going into, if you're changing later in life, I mean. But let's talk about, so let's say the younger viewers who might be watching this thinking about getting into the industry. From both of you guys, because you've both had various careers, you've both said to me earlier in the episode you wished that you'd have done this years ago. So what would be your advice to our younger viewers thinking about getting into the industry?
So my message to the younger viewers that are thinking about getting into the electrical industry would be, when you're 16, 17 and you're finishing school, take it seriously. Like, honestly, you're so lucky to get into it at that stage of your life, because you've got your whole career ahead of you where you can make something amazing. You know, a brilliant career to get into that's very rewarding and varied, with fantastic financial rewards as well. So my message to those guys, please study hard at college. Like, give it your 100%, because you'll regret it later on if you don't. And it's such a fantastic course with brilliant opportunities. I believe schools need to push it on school leavers more. Instead of the traditional go to uni, they should think about getting an apprenticeship and a skill. So grab it with both hands, and really get into it. Don't just see it as something to do to please your mum or dad. Do it because you want to do it and you want to learn something.
Yeah, and I'd say, adding on to that, I've seen from doing my route and also being a tutor in the college, there are some students that not very confident. And I think you've got to have like a good belief in yourself, and you know what, it's not going to be easy, but you need to have a good belief in yourself and be sort of more proactive and say, you know what, I can do this, let's give it a go, sort of thing. A lot of students I see in college just don't have the confidence, and they know what they're doing, but there's not the confidence to actually carry it out in a good way, sort of thing.
Having a good employer, you know, having your back and teaching you and encouraging you is one thing. Having a tutor that's capable to help you, friends, family, they're all places you can draw confidence from and inspiration from, and having that good network, and even the, you know, social network. there's so many people, Sparkies are speaking to, who are absolutely overwhelmed with the amount of support they've had from other Sparkies, other companies, manufacturers, all alike, all just trying to help each other out, all trying to make this industry grow, make the people within it grow, and it's brilliant to see.
And absolutely, Ben, and I think, you know, certainly that shows in a lot of the collaboration videos that we do with, you know, people like Craig Gifford, Kimmy the Sparks, Amy the Sparky. You know, we'd love to do one with like Nick.
Yeah.
If you're watching.
Hint, hint.
that would be like amazing, wouldn't it? You know, but huge fans, or Jordan or whoever. You know, we're going on eFix. It's all this stuff that, like you talk about, Ben, like a community of people, the social aspect, helping each other. That is, I've never seen that in my previous industry. It was more people were against you, like trying to get one-upmanship and trying to be better, and that's different here. I think, you know, collaborative is a great way to go, isn't it? And sticking up for each other and things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for letting us here at SGTV come and film with you.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it.
No,
thank you. Thanks for coming.
And I hope it's actually been useful for our viewers.
I'm sure
you know, these guys have got a great channel on YouTube, so if you want to follow them, please make sure you do at Dr. Electric.
Hi guys.
And also, if you're viewing this and you've not subscribed to our channel, please make sure you do like, subscribe, hit the notification button. There's more videos from Dr. Electric, more videos like Dean has mentioned about the different pathways you can take as an electrician, and like we said, support the industry, get into the industry. It's worthwhile.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Do you want to do a bye, guys?
3, 2, 1.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys.